Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Daniel here. It's almost 11 months after my first surgery, almost 7 months after my removal surgery. Everything was good. I just got an x-ray. The bone healing is good. The nails and everything are fine. I was able to weight bear my legs like I was doing after I would say the 3rd month after my removal. You can see my videos and everything. Just wanted to give you like a quick, just a bit a summary about my experience with Limbslengthening and Dr. Halil Buldu and my background story and everything. You know everything about me. I'm Daniel. I was 25 by the time I decided to go under the surgery. I could say it's been ever since I was like 9 years old. I was dealing with the really severe height neurosis, I can say. I was subconsciously, I was like comparing myself to others. I was like not really happy with my height. Even when I grew up at the age of 14, my growth plates got fused and like I stopped growing. And that day was like the worst day of my life. Thing was, I was going for one of the tryouts. I was a basketball player back then, like when I was 13. Everybody has some athletic goals when they're like younger, like teenagers and everything. And unfortunately, I broke one of my growth plates on my left leg, and it was really painful. And I went to doctor, and they got an X-ray. And when the doctor saw my X-ray, he said, "Oh, how old are you?" I said, like 14 and a half. He said, "You know, your growth plates are closing soon. Like you might be able to get taller maybe 1 more centimeter," and that's it. And I completely forgot about the pain, and I was just crying because like that was it. I thought like that's it, that's my adult height, and I reached it at the age of 14, almost 15, and I had to deal with it for the rest of my life. That day I was just crying only this because, you know, like I was hoping to reach like at least, you know, 180. Because like when I was going to endocrinologists and everything, they were predicting my height with the phase that I was growing to be around 180. But when they saw the genetics and everything, they said, "Oh no, it's like about 170." And I reached a bit over that. Like it was about 168, and I reached a bit over that. I got up to 171, but 171 was not enough for me. Like I was like affected by that, like the severe height neurosis day and night. That was on my mind. Sometimes I could control it. Sometimes, most of the times, I was just a defeated person like against this thought, and it was being like a really severe like weight in my head and in my thoughts, and like I couldn't get rid of it. And I started to do research. I started to see, like, 'cause back then I knew something about it, but I started doing some research and why I'm doing, like, to see like how legit the thing is. Because when I was talking with the other orthopedic doctors, they were like, no, don't do it, all this stuff. And I started to do research and see like how legit the thing is. How can I do it? Where should I do it? As you know, first I went to my home country, Iran. I wanted to do there. Then, like, fortunately something happened at the very last minute. I decided to cancel about the whole plan. I was really sad at that day. I thought that was my only chance and I missed it, but I didn't. Then I started to research about Turkey and everything, and I found Limbslengthening. And when I found Limbslengthening and I really spoke to Sedat and everything, he said I did it 3 times. I said, man, what? 3 times? People cannot even like do 1 time. Like they were thinking about not doing it 1 time. When I saw his before and after picture and his back to everything, I was like, wow, I'm definitely gonna do it. No matter what, I'm definitely gonna do it. And when I did more research, I realized like it's not only about the surgery, it's really about the process. Because the surgery is one big part of it, and it's really have to be under a great doctor. Otherwise, you might end up with complications and like risks and non-union infection, all this stuff. And you don't want to put yourself in a great risk, you know, like, yeah, things might happen, but like it's not something that you can't really prevent, but like you want to decrease that risk like to a really low percentage. So when I spoke to that, like at the first time when I spoke to him, it was like a spark. I was like, wow, like I really want to do it with them. I no longer wanted to do it with Iran, no longer like even research about any other place. And I said, yes, I'm gonna do it. I started to plan for it. I started to, like, you know, take a loan, prepare myself, like stretches, financially, mentally, everything. I started to prepare myself, and then the big day came. Big day came, and yeah, I started to go to Turkey. I met them in person. I started to, like, it was like I couldn't still believe it. Like wow, I'm finally reaching that dream. Like I'm doing that. Believe me, Like months before I'm getting the surgery, I was dreaming about it. Probably I can say like when I was sleeping, I was dreaming about it maybe 5 times in a month, 6 times in a month. There was not a month that I was not dreaming about it. And when I was waking up, I was like, wow, that was just a dream. But like when I actually did it, I was like, wow, this thing is now finished. Done. I did it. The pain for me for the first days wasn't really that bad, to be honest with you.
You waiting your surgery?
Yeah, I'm not really nervous. I hope everything is gonna go well. Yeah, honestly, I feel really good. I don't feel much pain, just a bit of aching, maybe like 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10.
The key of lengthening.
I always do it. I say it's holy key, so.
Wow.
It's a day and a half after my surgery, so I'm okay. I can stand up.
Perfect,
I
man.
can walk, and I'm getting better and better.
Yeah, you will.
I know I'll be the best patient. 2 days after the surgery, I'm able to stand. I want to show you some squats, like slightly squats. 1.
3 days after the surgery, look at the knee bending. It's amazing. How do you feel, bro?
Bro, I'm fine. I'm okay.
Perfect.
I saw some other people who were like saying maybe the first day they had more pain, but for me, I can talk about only myself. The pain for the first days, that was the only part that I was really scared about, because some people were saying like it's really painful after the surgery. It's like this. But I have a high pain tolerance, and also like I was really gonna do it no matter what. But fortunately, you know, the doctor is really expert, and like he knows how to do the thing. He knows how to do the osteotomy and everything, and that was the benefit on my side. And like I was really good. When I woke up, I was like, wow, this thing is done. Finally done. I have fixators on my legs. Yeah, it was hard at the beginning to, you know, for my biggest challenge was to getting adapted to sleeping on my back. That was my biggest challenge, because I'm a side sleeper. Like I could never sleep on my back. And like, yeah, it was the hardest part for me was that getting adapted to sleeping on my back. And like usually the first 2-3 weeks, this is not only my words, but other people, they say like it's the hardest part, like to getting adapted to all the fixators, adjustments, how to stand up, how to sit down, all these things. I would say the first 2-3 weeks was like the hardest part. Then we went over, and when I saw like, wow, like it's not only the surgery, it's how they take care of you after that is also as important as the surgery. So having a great doctor with a great team, it was like the key to my success. And also preparing myself like mentally and of course like physically, that was the key to the success. And like when I finally reached my dream, in the middle there was a part that I had to stop for a while due to like some nerve irritation. Then I had to stop for a while. Then I had a really good bone growth. Then like my bones got closed without me knowing it. Like it took us like the next x-ray when it came 20 days later, we found like, oh yeah, my bones are closed, and they did another surgery for me for completely free. And that was like, wow, thank you so much, guys. Like they did it completely free for me, like to do the osteotomy again and for me to reach my goal. If they were not doing that, I should have stopped at 5 centimeters, which was not. It was okay. I'm not saying like even 5 centimeters is like is enough to like for you to feel difference, but that was not really my goal. My goal was like around 8-9 centimeters. Like that was really my goal. I did it and I reached my goal. And that day was like September 13th. I finished it on September 18th, 2021. I got measured and I was 179. And that was like, wow, man, I finally reached that dream. I finally reached that, and I'm like officially above average guy. And I'm like, I was like really like emotional at that time. A lot of things was going into my mind. I was like really emotional. I was saying like, wow, man, I cannot really believe it. That's my new life. That's Daniel's new life. Like I no longer have to live my life as like a shorter person. And when I went back to my like normal duties, and I realized, wow, man, I'm getting a lot of these things that I had in my mind are gone. A lot of things like I'm getting more. The side things are also good. I'm like before, like the pressure that the people are like kind of gonna judge you, like they're gonna judge you based on your height. You could feel that pressure, and afterwards that was gone. When I saw my friends when I got back, I was like, wow, man, like what happened to you? Like how did you grow? But the thing was like I was talking to them, like I was telling my best friends and everyone like before that, so they kind of knew this is gonna happen, but they could not believe it until they saw me. They were like so shocked that like, how did you do it, man? Like grass, like this. And it was totally a new life for me, man. Like I can say like, even if I go back 100 more times, I would do it. I would definitely do it with Live Life Daughter, with Dr. Ali Buldu. I told them like, you guys were not only my life changer, but also life saver, because like the thoughts that I was getting, it was really bad. It was really, really bad that I couldn't really like live like a normal life. And this one for me was not really for the purpose of cosmetic. It was really like a process for me to like take that thoughts out, dig it out, and I got it. And the reason that I really got into here, I'm speaking to you guys without like blurring my face, without like changing my voice and everything, is saying like, guys, I wasn't really wealthy. The amount that they helped me was like a lot. I'm forever thankful for them. The package price and everything that they offered me was like really affordable compared to like all the other like continents, like USA, Germany, everywhere else. And the pain and everything that which is like against the LON, like because I saw like there is a lot of, you can see stigma around like LON, that oh no, LON on femur is really bad, this. It might be a bit uncomfortable, you know, like, but it depends like how bad is your pain in your head. I'm saying like my biggest uncomfortable with the LON at the beginning was like sleeping on my back. But the fact that I could weight bear myself, I was about 92 kilos back then. The fact that I could weight bear my legs, like with walker of course, but like I could weight bear myself without even like thinking about, oh, what if the motor doesn't have like work properly? What if I put like too much weight on it? Even the fact that I was thinking about it, that could like ruin the whole process for me. I should have always like think about like, oh, what if this happens? What if this happens? The pain honestly wasn't really that bad. If I go back 100% again, I would do it with LON. It's not only also the pain, it's also the price. It's a really like, the amount that they're offering is really, really, really like, I can say affordable for most of the guys like around the world, most of the people around the world. And yeah, honestly, if I go back again, I would definitely do it with them. I'm so happy and I'm so glad that I did it with them. And the way they treated me, even like afterwards, I'm still like in contact with them. It was really, really great. I could never ever like even like dream about it. Like I go there, get the lengthening, they help me to reach my goal no matter what. And yeah, at the end, like I wanted to like say, the reason I came here and I'm talking to you about this is like, if you are like somehow similar to what like to my situation like before, prior to the surgery, this can help you. Sure, it's not the easiest journey, but with the help of a great team and a great doctor, it can be as easy as possible. Like this is like an investment. You invest like 3 months, 2 months, 2 to 3 months, even 4 months into it, and at the end, like you live your life in a different way. Sure, it takes a while for you to get to 100% back to all like before, but for me, that was the best choice. For me, that worth it. For me, like I was a different person. For me, I was so happy afterwards. It was like a relief. Finally, I got rid of it. I got rid of that feelings. I got rid of that thoughts. And if I go back 100%, I'm gonna do it again. 100%, I'm gonna do it with them. And I'm so forever thankful for that. This is Daniel's new life. I'm so happy I did it. If you guys decided to do it, you can like ask me, you can ask them. I shared everything on my Instagram. You can see my stories and everything on YouTube, and you can contact me. And if you decide, if you were like in a similar situation as mine, this helped me. It can help you maybe as well. Daniel's new life. Peace.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. I'm almost back to 100% normal. Just want to show you now.
I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hope you reach all of your dreams in your life. Hey Hey guys, Daniel here from Toronto, Canada. You can see it's really cold here. It's about minus 20 degrees here. I'm almost 5 months after my removal surgery. I just want to give you a quick update of how I'm walking, how I'm doing, how is life afterwards and everything. First I'm gonna show you with a walk. You can see my gait and everything. I'm gonna run a bit. Knee bending, stretches and everything. I'm 5 months post-op. I did one of the, I can say, best investments in my life. I did with Gettaller. Thanks to you guys for making this dream coming true. I had a severe height neurosis, I can say, and the life afterwards was totally different. It was like a new life for me. It's Daniel's new life. Thank you all the Limblechtening team. Thanks to the great work of Dr. Halil. Mark my words now. In 2 years, if all these doctors, all other doctors will copy from you guys, Limblechtening will be #1 in 2 years. This is 2022. By 2024, Limblechtening will be #1 in the world. Daniel's new life. Limblechtening. Peace.